This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me he understands his running back has had so much attention winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big play.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Got a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12. They're trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Oh, they've got him. Oh. This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
New Orleans always knows how to do it right here in the college football playoff. The Sugar Bowl with such proud history. They are one of the best hosts we've seen, and these fans have not disappointed. They arrived early. They've been loud. And we are ready to kick things off here for this playoff game, guys. It is loud, crazy, and exciting down on the field. The teams are going to have to be locked in and focused. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team out there are ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Didn't quite get the playoff in time, It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. To throw, it's Coleman. Bringing pressure. And that pass ball is incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was... Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Seminoles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. A play action, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers out.
The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Can they catch him? They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Coleman. Coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this fifth defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wolves, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense drops that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. Pressure is coming. It's another deep shot. He hauls it in, down inside the 30. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. An explosive play that is a blitz beater. Joe, they come after the quarterback, but don't get him, and he makes them pay.
Well, and this is the risk you run if you're going to get aggressive. He's so athletic in the pocket. If he eludes that rush, and more specifically the blitz, like you said, he's going to have an opportunity to create a big play, and that's exactly what he does. What I love most about him, Chris, he doesn't just run to then run the football. He eludes the rush, gets outside of the pocket, eyes downfield, and then boom, the big completion.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field. They get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap him out for a linebacker. Now you've got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look,
he's got it. Enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. And the Cougars looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to throw. It's Coleman. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
it's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front.
It's caught. He's got room. Breaks through down the left side. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff. He's got a crease. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker. Breaking tackles. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. Strategy session before this third down play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big. And here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And FSU will now spend their second timeout now. Not ideally give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the pressure's on. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now Florida State pulls their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick shovel pass.
You have to have a lot of trust in him to shuffle this ball right in the traffic, but you can see once he gets the ball, he navigates through there. Not a huge gain, but gains positive yardage and creates a more manageable situation.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch! Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. And the quarterback will just clock the football. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. Two quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Norvell at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Makes the catch and has space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Seminoles. And they go on top here in the second half. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. To throw, it's Coleman. Dump off caught by the running back. A solid gain of 7 in the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're going to run the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, and 2-yard loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Doesn't get close to the marker, and so the drop. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Using his legs here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. The Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that
looking to throw it deep. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily bad.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts them in great scoring position. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
There's contact on the throw.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point gets them within 4. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And they've got him.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, trying to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. I'm impressed with his game awareness, Chris. He understands what's going on down in this game. Inside of 4 minutes, you've got to pick up first downs and manage the clock. He does both on this snap, and now it's time to get that ball down the field. I love running four vertical. Situation because you send the defense deep, and if you need to check it down, he's open as well.
And the Cougars are in the red zone. He's got space. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They continue to tear apart this defense. Another big play for the Heisman receiver. And Joel, so far, no answer for this elite guy.
Gosh, Chris, doesn't this remind you exactly of the way Bama ripped apart Ohio State with Devontae Smith in that national championship? He had the Heisman Trophy in his back pocket, and yet they still couldn't stop him. This is what I love about this offense.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Look out. He's got space ahead. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game. Really an explosive play on the outside.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. And the Cougars with 1st and 10 here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. As the first down is still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. They're losing tempo here, but already in range for a potential game-time field goal. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. To throw, it's Coleman. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joel, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Klatten and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.